Alright, here you'll notice I've got everything ready in the boat, ready to start my maiden voyage. Start off, I'm just going to make a little loop around the end of the dock and out to get an idea of the boat, the way it handles. Here in just a second you'll see the first thing that I run into with the boat, and that's the rod hitting the rudder. Solution to the problem for me was just to move the rod to the other side. I'll probably end up doing away with the left side rod tube. There's too many things in the way. I think that handle needs to be redesigned. If it was raised up about 2 inches, that would give clearance for the rods underneath it. And here you'll notice I start to turn left. The boat actually tracks really good. The turn is gentle. It's reactive to input from the steering handle. One thing I'll also note that maybe not be seen yet in the video, but you'll see it as I'm going throughout the video, is the ability to go from forward paddle to instant reverse paddle. Like pulling up to the bank or the dock here, you know, if I'm coming in a little too fast, I immediately just start pedaling in reverse. I don't have to pull no cords and cables and flip it from forward gear to back gear. It's instant. That's a very useful thing, I think. Throughout the day I'm fishing and there's constantly times I'm having to back pedal the boat and the wind's pushing me. That option's there. Might as well use it. It's one advantage to the boat. Very pleased with that part of it. In this clip you'll see I'm standing up in the boat. You notice the waves rocking offside of the boat. It's a stable boat. It's not the most stable boat. The Titan is definitely more stable, but it's not undurable. I'm not a very small filler and I'm still able to stand up and fish comfortable. I feel like I can make a good hook set. If you can see the shadow of my flag in the back, it's rocking pretty good. The GoPro does a very good job of stabilizing the video so it doesn't look as rocky as what it really is. As I stand, the longer I stand, the less I'm rocking, so I think with practice and time a man can stand and fish pretty decent out of this boat. It's not that I want to stand and fish all day out of, but I can definitely stand up and do some flipping around some docks if I need to. One thing I will note here that I hadn't thought about prior to today and being on the water was feet room. Standing right here, I'm surprised at the amount of room I have for my feet to go without being on the pedals. I'm a fairly short-legged person, so my seat is all the way forward in the high position. for a comfortable pedal for me, and I still have plenty of room to stand, not feel cramped, like my feet's going to get caught on something or step on something. So I am pleased with that. Lots of room in the footwell. As you can see here, I managed to get a bird's nest in my reel. I'm able to stand up, look down, work on getting the wad of line out of my reel without really any stability problems at all. I sat down just to end up picking it out because it's a pretty bad bird's nest. Here you'll see I'm working with my spinning rod. There again, it's in the way of the rudder control. I end up, actually my spinning rod slips down into the tank well of the boat, and the rod lays down in beside it. It's the only rod I was able to put beside the rudder, so use it. I'm still not pleased with that, but just as part of it, I guess I have to find a way around it or work through. So here you'll see I'm fishing on the side of the boat. Throughout the day I fished front of the boat, side of the boat, I casted right, left. Overall very pleased with the fishability of the boat. I'm able to reach back in the tank well and get stuff in seated position. No real instability issues at all there. That's one thing that did surprise me. Coming up here in a second, I make a hook set, end up missing the fish. But you know, the boat rocks a little, but definitely a lot more stable than some of the other boats I've been in. I feel like I can make a pretty decent hook set, find a good fish, and not have to worry about falling over out of the boat. So overall, I'm pleased. I've discussed the things that I think they missed on, but there's a whole lot of home runs they hit on this boat too, so I think it's well worth your time and effort, and give it a shot. Just a note, if you're going to take video footage of your fishing, make sure you have the camera in the front of the boat facing backwards. The fish is much larger than it looks because of me being in the front screen and the fish behind. The fish looks tiny. This was a decent sized little fish. Just like when we take our trophy pictures, you always hold it out far away from your body. Well, here it's doing the reverse, it's making it look smaller. I'd like to thank y'all again for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've learned something. Look forward to doing some more. Thank y'all.